that has been dominated by Michigan State, 46-10 in favor of the Spartans. They've won the last 4. Penn State in the white wins the opening tip, and we are underway from State College. Here is Caden Mingo, number 4. The dump off to Meli Tunja in the corner. 3-ball off the mark, and the rebound tip to Jackson Kohler. Here come the Spartans.
Good job by Jeremy Fears. As you can see, smaller guy did not even go for the rebound, just box out the bigger guy and let Jackson Kohler clean up that rebound. Good hedge by Penn State defensively.
Jeremy Fears averaging a nation best 9.8 assists per game. This is the conference with Braden Smith in it as well. Great defense for Penn State early. Colin Carr, an air ball that was laid in by Jackson Kohler. And we're going to review this right away, Steve, to determine whether or not Kohler got that shot off in time.
Yeah, Colin Carr, you're saying that was a pass. Kristen Smith, definitely a pass, but it wasn't. It was a good job by Jackson Kohler being able to track down that.
So, of course, we were talking before the game, Steve, about how the pace of play has improved with fewer reviews, and we get one 47 seconds into this game. But a quick review, and the right call was made.
Chris, I love it. You got it right. You want to have that, but you said it best. It was a quick review.
Michigan State with the lid lifter in the second conference game of the season for both teams. Both teams coming into this game off losses. For Michigan State, their first loss of the season to Duke. 6-point defeat at the Breslin Center. Ivan Juric, 7-foot freshman. 4 on the shot clock now for Mingo, who gets stripped, and it's taken away by Ugochukwu of Michigan State.
Half-court defense was premium on that possession. They filled the gaps, no driving lanes, and also getting a chance to finish. And you can see on that play, Dominic Stewart fouled Carson Cooper, who was rolling to the bucket.
And there is Divine Ugochukwu making the most of his spot start here today.
And you see the start by Divine. He's a point guard, backup point guard for Jeremy Fears, but he also is a guy on the offensive end, can knock down shots, understanding, good defensively. You don't lose much, you lose a little size, but Jeremy Fears is one of those guys that can guard the point and the twos, along with Divine.
Juric misses the 3, and that's Ugochukwu with a rebound, just stuffing the box score here early. Fears trapped, it's off the underside of the backboard, and that's ruled out of bounds. Penn State ball.
Usually his team puts a little bit more pressure, but he talked about this is a young team, so they're trying to just find their way, but they get better and better as the season goes on.
Freddie Dillon, the 5th, is the only returner for Penn State, returning starter from last year. He's been coming off the bench this season. Second chance bucket for Caden Mingo, and Penn State's on the board. Quickly the other way.
Does such a good job as a point guard and as a freshman being able to get rebounds.
Eli Rice for 3. Off the backside of the rim, and Kohler another rebound, averaging over 9 of those per game, second in the Big Ten. Ugochukwu for 3. Wow, he's probably going to earn himself another start at this rate.
Nice job, but give Jeremy Fears. Sometimes when you're a good shooting team, it's the pass. He put that right in the pocket. And Divine, no hesitation.
Josh Reed, an air ball 3, and Colin Carr the rebound. Penn State lost its conference opener in Bloomington to Indiana earlier this week. You were there, Steve. It was an historic shooting night for the Hoosiers from deep.
It was nothing anybody could do. They were knocking down shots after shots. But I love they didn't hang their head. And beautiful move by Jackson Kohler. Usually on a double team, you want to see him pass out. Nice little spin. And that was too easy. If you're Mike Rhodes, you can't come out of double team and let him get a dunk.
Kohler hangs that one on the rim, and a good start for Michigan State on the road. Mingo for 3. He's got all 5 for Penn State. Fears quickly the other way, too strong on the short-range jumper, and then a collision on the other end of the floor. Rice is blocked by Kohler, but Reed on the offensive glass sticks it back.
Transition right back at you. Usually a team that runs like Michigan State, You have to get back because Penn State's one of those transition teams as well.
Similar styles of play in that regard. And Carson Cooper rocks the rim. Both Michigan State bigs hanging from the chandelier early.
That's chemistry, and that's Jeremy Fears, one of the best passers in the country. Put it right on the mark and kept it high for Cooper to be able to catch. He didn't bring it down to dunk that one.
And almost 10 assists per game is truly extraordinary. Dillion with a finger roll.
I really like him. Freddie Dillion, the fifth, knows how to play. Yes, he definitely could be starting, but he's a guy that understands, and he brings that offensive punch defensively and that leadership for Mike Rose off the bench for Penn State.
Here's Mingo for three. Off the rim, another rebound for Kohler. Penn State with a chance to take the lead there, but Michigan State hangs on. Michigan
State dodged a bullet on that one. No communication. Both guys ran away from Cade Mingo.
Carson Cooper took a hard fall, and he's down. Three, playing with a brace on his right wrist. Here's Cohen Carr in the lane, blocked from behind and fouled by Eli Rice. Here's Freddie Dillion for three. Flat shot, good bounce out by Cohen Carr, who averages 5 rebounds per game. Denim Wojcik on the floor, number 10, the son of longtime associate head coach Doug Wojcik. And this is Kerr Tang. He's gotten some spot start action at that 2-guard position for Michigan State. Not today, though. Comes in off the bench. 5 to shoot. Tang, a good shooter. Knocks it down from deep.
You know what I like about Tang? Seems like he makes more contested shots than wide open shots. He stays with his form, even though the defender's all over him. Still been able to knock down shots.
Had a great summer developing his game. Tunja fadeaway short, and a foul is called. Hey, you got first and team's first, over 6.5 minutes in. Here is Sasha Ciani off the Penn State bench.
There's some kind of way, either post pass or touch by a guard. Some kind of way, they just can't play perimeter this Michigan State. They got to get 2 feet in the paint.
Shot for Tibor Mirtic, and it's an air ball picked up by Michigan State. Spartans defense has been excellent this season, holding opponents to 61 points per game. That's a top 10 mark in the country, but Penn State forces the takeaway there. Well, Michigan State's offense has been really good away from the Breslin Center this season. Look at that, almost 10 points per game better on the road than at home this season. Technically speaking, this is the first true road contest of the season for Michigan State.
And be strong with the basketball.
Penn State 0 for 6 from deep to start. Dillion trying to change that. Freddie Dillion does just that. He's got 5. Wojcik on a dime from Cooper, back to Cooper, and he loses it out of bounds, but it stays with Michigan State.
Penn State is doing a nice job, Chris. half-court defense. They are competing at a high level.
Penn State's forced 3 Michigan State turnovers here. DeLeon in his bag, working on Tang, the sophomore. And it's stolen by Jordan Scott off the Michigan State bench.
This is where Jeremy Fears understands the rhythm of the game and slow them down to get into an offensive possession that they want.
Cooper gets inside. Not enough touch off the glass. Chiani the rebound. Chiani on the roll to the rim. Everything but the finish. And a foul is called on Michigan State.
Like I said earlier, I love that Penn State young group did not hang their head. They kept playing, kept fighting through. They just had one of those games.
Here's Trey Ford off the bench. A little bit strong from deep. Mingo catches the rebound.
I'd love to see Trey Ford with his ability to show, get downhill on that one.
Jordan Scott with the defense, but he swats the ball right to Reed, who's short from deep. Jordan Scott making an impact off the bench with a steal and a block already for Michigan State. Here's Jesse McCullough off the shot fake. Jeremy Fears launches. And the rebound to Urich. DeLeon for Urich in transition, and the layup goes.
Good basketball on both ends. A stop, finish it with a good rebound, and then a nice play by DeLeon.
7 straight for Penn State. And then a whistle off the ball underneath.
Trey Ford knocks that one down, and the reason why he was wide open, what a screen by Trey Ford. Both guys went with the guy he screened and left him wide open off the pick-to-picker.
Urich with the post up on Kohler.
Did his work early, got deep in the paint.
Has to get it away for Cohen Carr, and now Fort in the corner, around and out.
Backfield defense again has been good for Penn State. The ball is being able to swing around the perimeter, but not a lot of paint touches right now.
Urich, he's got inside and outside to his game.
It was a game-time decision, and boy, he has played well.
What a job by Penn State to draw even here. Another foul underneath on the Nittany Lions. Small sample size, but they're going in consistently for Ivan Urich. This is Fort. Too strong. Mingo, another rebound. The leak out to DeLeon. Penn State's first lead of the afternoon.
You can hear this crowd.
How did Fears get that one up to chill the crowd out?
I love that he took that one and understood the clock running down, and they had to get downhill. He was not going to be denied.
And that's Mirtich with the answer. paint. Advantage Penn State. Cooper with the post up. Too strong off the glass.
This is where Mingo's pretty good and had numbers. He has great poise and been able to come off the screen.
Mingo for three. Penn State is surging. And Dillion with the steal. And a hard foul on Jeremy Fears. Upon further review, Michigan State's Jeremy Fears Jr. has been assessed a flagrant 1 foul. But the important matter for Michigan State right now is to stop this 14-2 run. And Ugochukwu on the inbounds pass. Foul is called on Michigan State's Jesse McCullough. Mirtich working on Kohler. Good defense, but a better shot.
Mir just did a nice job of being patient. Lost his balance, but got it back going. This is where it's a good matchup right here for him and Kohler.
Kohler with an answer.
He's a throwback for a guy that can just get a bucket down on the block. Not too many people work on post moves anymore.
Penn State by 7. Rice off the front of the rim. Tang tracks it down.
The Spartans, I go right back to Kohler.
Michigan State got off to a good start, but Penn State has surged, and this is a tough place to play, whether you're ranked or not, for Big Ten teams. Early start as well. Finals week last week for Michigan State.
This is a freshman team who obviously was ready from the start for this Michigan State coming here into Penn State.
Mirtich with the deny on the pass from Kerr Tang. Penn State has led the Big Ten in steals in all 3 seasons under head coach Mike Rhodes. Mingo bobbled the handle on that pass from Tunja, gets inside, and it rolls off the rim.
Defense by Divine. Good,
Interception by Mingo from Ugochukwu, and
I love watching Penn State because when you turn it over, they're right back at you.
in a flash.
Few roads you want to get Tunja going, and there's Mingo.
Mingo looked like it hit the top of the backboard, but it stays in play. Tang for 3. Got it, his second of the day.
If you're Penn State, you don't want to give up an easy, wide open 3. They really didn't have numbers, just the communication and the mix-up of who's guarding who.
Four minutes and change to go until halftime. Mirtich blocks by Cooper. And it stays with Penn State, 8 on the shot clock. Show you Penn State's schedule at some point, but it's a brutal stretch between the conference opponents that they draw early and non-conference matchups like the one they have coming up against Pitt. That's a shot clock violation on Dillion and the Nittany Lions. Penn State's taking care of the ball here in the first half. Penn State had Michigan State down by as many as 9. Tunja hits the 3, his first of the day.
That is a plus if they can get him going. He hasn't really got many looks.
One of Penn State's leading scorers, 13 points per game. Penn State building this lead without him. Jordan Scott off a shot fake. Kohler the offensive rebound.
God, he's so good, Kohler. Probably can't jump over a dime, but he carves out spaces and he goes to get it.
Blossomed as a junior last year, started all but 3 games. After coming off the bench for his first 2 seasons, dealt with a broken foot that really prevented his sophomore season from getting on track. He continues to blossom in his senior campaign. Reed, short with the shot clock low, and Scott the rebound. Cohen Carr, Merry Christmas.
That's what you don't want to see if you're Penn State. Don't want to see Cohen Carr get an easy dunk.
Someone's going to be on the naughty list after that play by Cohen Carr. Ugochukwu.
Just like yours, Chris.
Oh, gosh. He got me by about 30 inches on the run, no less.
That's pretty good, 20. You're touching the nets, Chris.
You mentioned Jackson Kohler couldn't jump over a dime. Neither can I. Dillion with 5 on the shot clock. Long rebound. Wojcik hits the deck, and it's picked up by Kohler. A hustle play.
That's good. Hustle by Wojcik. If not, Penn State gets that offensive rebound.
Kohler looking for the open man. Eli Rice breaks up the pass, and Penn State saves it to the wrong guy, and Kohler with another jam.
Way to prove me wrong, Jackson. He got up over a quarter on that one.
Maybe even 2. A stack. Michigan State down 1. 6 straight for the Spartans as we close in on halftime. Rice adds to the Penn State lead. Stick around for the halftime show coming up, presented by State Farm. Rick Pizzo, Jordan Taylor, Mike DeCourcy standing by. Fun first half to dissect. A lot of low shot clocks on either end of the floor. Scott lines up the tray.
Good play by Wojcik and good job by Jordan Scott getting his feet settled and ready.
4-star freshman out of South Lakes High School, not far from D.C.
Watch Caden Mingo. He is telling guys where to go. He's calm, he's cool. He understands what he wants. He's going to get downhill. That's the one thing.
Mirtich hits the reverse. Just before the first half clock expires, Penn State takes a 3-point lead into the break on number 9, Michigan State.
Due to time constraints, we now move ahead in the action.
This is Mingo getting inside, and it's stolen by Carson Cooper. Michigan State on the run, and the lay-in by Ugochukwu.
Beautiful job of straight line driving. Went right into the chest of the defender, Josh Reed, and laid that one up.
Eli Tunja, fall-away shot. The rebound tip to Stewart. Stewart for 3. Rainbow. Air ball. Just 1 bucket since halftime for both teams combined. Ugochukwu for 3. From the corner. He's got 10.
He's done a nice job for the Spartans 2 point guards out on the floor, but he's turned into that 2 guard in his starting lineup. He's knocked down shots. 4 or 5, 2 or 2 from the 3-point line.
I mentioned, Steve, the first 2 minutes of the second half would be pivotal for both teams, but especially Penn State. Michigan State has come out strong after trailing by 3. Urich for 3. Weak side rebound, put back in by Josh Reed.
That is work down there on that block by Josh Reed against Cooper. Just more physical in that play.
Ugochukwu making the first start of his Spartans career today, and he's got a dozen.
That's how you drive a closeout if you're Devon, and that's a good skip pass. Penn State right now, find a way to get Bingo basketball so he can get downhill.
Reed bounces off Cooper. Tunja, a little bit strong, Fears underneath it.
It's a tough shot. Those are the type of shots where get the Spartans out and running.
There's the double team, and Kohler spins right away from it. Just not enough touch off the glass. It stays on this end of the floor. Tang is blocked by Dillion. Still giving the officials an earful about that. This is Mingo for 3. In and out. Cooper lost it, but Fears is there for Michigan State. Free throw line, Jay. Kohler fighting for the rebound. Out of bounds underneath. Battling a sprained wrist, as Steve alluded to. Had a good week of practice, though. Was able to reduce the size of the brace on his wrist. It was much larger in the loss to Duke. More mobility now with his shooting game. Dillion short. Rebound corralled by Ward. Tang lurking in the corner and draws the foul. Scoreless in the loss to Duke. Tang was dubbed last year by Tom Izzo as an OKG, our kind of guy. When he was averaging barely 3 minutes a game, he stepped into a larger role now as a sophomore. Mirtich throws it away. Michigan State ball.
That is physicality in the paint from both players.
Life in the Big Ten. Dominic Stewart, too strong. It is out of bounds, and it goes to Michigan State. Jordan Scott. 3 and the foul. It's a chance for a 4-point play. Coach Izzo, 70 years young and still helping his 6'8" freshman Jordan Scott up from the deck. Largest lead of the day now for Michigan State after the 4-point play from Jordan Scott.
These two freshmen, Jordan Scott and Cam Ward, they play with a high IQ and competitiveness. Look at Jordan Scott. Deflections after deflections. They know how to play. And
short. Scott the rebound. Michigan State on the run. Fears with the Euro step. No finish. Cooper crashes the glass, and a jump ball is called. Mingo, what Penn State needs more than anything, points. Mingo has 9.
You said it, and just to be a little bit more aggressive. He plays the right way, but they need him to be a little bit more aggressive.
Strange play there. Fears and Tang get their signals crossed, and here comes Penn State. Eli Rice bucketing a foul. Named a co-captain here at Penn State going into his redshirt sophomore year.
He's dealt with Achilles, ankle, and like you said, good to see him out here getting a chance to play.
And a travel called on Denham Wojcik. It's Penn State ball.
It's Caden Mingo time. I know he has to be the guy to run the show, get the other guys, but just be aggressive for him. He has that talent.
He finds Urich for 3. Doesn't have to be scoring. It's his teammates involved there. Scott, in and out. Kohler too strong. And Penn State a chance to extend an 8-0 run. For the lead, Dillion. He's on the money.
Caden Mingo, what a play. Looks small, but he collapsed the defense with that push.
Both times, Penn State has fallen behind in each half. Scott, offensive rebound off the Wojcik miss, and a foul called. Ugochukwu with a pocket pass to McCullough. Partially blocked on the way up, and a foul is called. Developed in his redshirt year last year and is averaging about 9 minutes per game this season off the bench for Tom Izzo. He gives Michigan State the lead at the free throw line.
Another big body, but he can stretch the floor. Has beautiful form, great touch.
Reed finds the paint. Not enough touch. Carr the rebound. And McCullough had Reed buried in the post and draws the foul. Fears with the finger roll.
Good seal, good pump fake by Fears. For Penn State, this is a huge win for them, and same for Michigan State, what they have riding.
53 weeks ago, Penn State knocked off number 8 Purdue. Right here inside the Bryce Jordan Center, looking for another top 10 upset this season. Dillion off the mark, but Tunja lays it home.
That's beautiful offensive rebound.
McCullough for 3. Kohler with a great box out. Carr's got it. Now Ugochukwu. Big time Trey.
Good offensive rebound. And Uzi, there's always a three-point shot after offensive rebound. Good kick out.
Tunja with a floater short. Fears on the fly. Slows up. State 15 points, but he turns it over there. Rice. Mirtich with the offensive rebound, and a foul is called on Sparty. Cohen Carr picked up the foul a moment ago, and Michigan State, after the rebound margin was close early, has built up a 10-rebound edge in that category. No rebound necessary there as Dillion's got 14.
He was wide open. You understand that one. If you're Michigan State and Tom Izzo is upset. A great job of somebody had a beautiful screen on George Scott. I love the pressure Penn State puts on the bigs.
Scott with 7 on the shot clock. Cam Ward posting up. Cam Ward stripped out of bounds, and it's Penn State ball.
Penn State setting good screens.
Mingo high off the glass.
He is so good at being able to turn the corner. You saw that by Cam Ward. He wouldn't miss that one. That hand and that bandage. It's a tough for a young guy to play through this.
It's limiting him right now. Free to shoot. Cooper, the pass was tipped. Penn State with a chance to snap this tie.
Love Kate Mingo. Just watch his pace and poise.
That's a hard screen set. Fierce hits the deck, and the foul goes on Penn State.
Coach Rose doing a lot of coaching, but a lot of teaching when you have a young team. Talking about Kate Mingo just to hold and wait on that screen. Went a little bit too early.
Ugochukwu blocked by Chiani. Dillion.
They are pretty good themselves in the open court.
And a foul called on Reed. A lot of NCAA tournament appearances for Tom Izzo.
Well, a lot. Model of consistency. 27 straight appearances. And if you know Tom, he's worried about this one right now. They're in the dogfight.
Sasha Gianni. Caden Mingo is playing with a lot of Kleenex wedged up his right nostril. In a physical game today, Cooper all alone underneath, and he stuffs it home for good measure that time. Doesn't have to worry about it popping back out.
Well, we know the scouting report is to double Jackson Kohler, but if you're the guy coming double, you got to make sure your teammate knows you're going to double and give him a little bit of communication, whether it's verbal or also eye contact, because Cooper was wide open.
Jackson Kohler whistled for the foul.
Due to time constraints, we now move ahead in the action.
This is where Kate Mingo is so good. Watch him come off the screen.
Rice, and one. He does it again, and Penn State back in front. Rice, as you can see, averaging under 6 points per game, but now 9 today. Call it a quasi-breakout game for Eli Rice. Spears bumped and fouled by either Fears with a free throw. He's now 40 for 43 at the free throw line this season.
That's amazing. Boy, that is amazing.
Shot 73% at the stripe last year for comparison, so he has really dialed in that part of his game. All the way to Mirtic. Dillion is going to the line. Figures in 9 of 11 games for Penn State to start the season.
And he shoots it at 91%.
Cooper. The rebound to Uric. Penn State's hit its last 5 shots. Underneath. Uric off the mark. Good defense by Michigan State. Fears throws it up to Cooper, and the foul is called.
This is a Big Ten game. You see guys with bloody lips, cotton in their nose.
Under 4 to play. Mirtic with the offensive rebound. Rice for 3. Kohler's got it. The words were going through my head, Steve. 3-pointers off offensive rebounds, but not that time for Penn State.
Penn State looks like they're in a low zone right now.
Ugochukwu for 3. It rattles down. Penn State down 2 with 3 minutes to go. Dillion pacing the Nittany Lions and scoring, nearly lost it. Ugochukwu with the steal, but Dillion gets it back. Well short on the 3-point try. What a play by Mingo. He throws it off Jackson Kohler, and it's still Penn State ball. Well, Steve mentioned Divine Ugochukwu slated as the backup point guard, starting out of position today at the 2-guard spot, running the controls briefly there. Cohen Carr for 3. And the rebound pulled down by Josh Reed.
That was huge. The double team came at a perfect timing. But then you have to scramble and box out, and I thought Josh Reed did a nice job to be able to box out and to grab that one.
Mingo, nice inside. Dillion on the wing. Kohler the rebound.
That's good execution. Did knock it down, but that is good execution from Penn State.
Inside of 2 minutes to play. Crunch time. Cooper spins and it just didn't land.
He was all over that one. Beautiful spin, but didn't finish.
Big stop for Penn State. Impressive bounce back from this young team after a blowout loss to Indiana, but can they close the deal?
A few Michigan State, do you go back down to Jackson Kohler is getting double teamed? Where do you go offensively?
1 minute to go in regulation.
Ugochukwu, he stays perfect. 5 for 5 for double 9.
I mean, unfortunately for Penn State, Freddie Dillion just fell asleep on the vine.
Urich misses, fears the rebound. It may have been a dagger from Divine Ugochukwu. Divine intervention for Michigan State today. He picks up another dime. It'll be his 6th game with double-digit assists already. Dillion from the elbow. And Michigan State needs to burn a timeout. Fears is fouled by Caden Mingo. Off day at the line by his lofty standards. 5-point lead for Michigan State. 15 ticks to play. Mingo lost it. Gets it back. Dillion. 4-3. Penn State with a pulse.
Yes, one possession game.
Dillion commits the foul. Bottoms. Hasn't mattered where, free throw line, three-point line, Ugochukwu has come up big. Mingo, foot on the line, short. Cooper the rebound, and that's a wrap. Michigan State survives a test. In a doomsday atmosphere for ranked teams, Michigan State survives the scare. 76-72, the final score.